And all right, guys, welcome. Yeah, the remains of the of Chinelo Megafu. Yeah, Megafu, the medical doctor, the medical doctor who died in the train attack, the Abuja-Kaduna train attack that happened of recent, precisely the 28th of March 2022. The remain was committed to Mother Health. As a matter of fact, today, April the 21st. Yes, may God rest our soul. We all are aware, or maybe some of us are not aware of the circumstances surrounding her death. You know, she was killed during the Abuja-Kaduna train attack. And the funeral service actually took place in Shepherd Hills Baptist Church, Obanikoro, Lagos, where while her body was actually laid to rest in a in a private cemetery. Quite sad. She's not the only one that the country has failed. The country failed her. She has saved so very many lives working as a doctor. Unfortunately, she couldn't save hers. And unfortunately, the country that she has worked for, the country that she has been able to save so very many lives, the country itself could not save her when she was in problem, when she was in danger, quite unfortunately. Right, this particular death, her death was being publicized because of the circumstances that had surrounded her death. We have so very many people that this country has failed. We have so very many people whose blood is on the heads of the politicians, whose blood is on the heads of the people that has been elected into office. Quite unfortunately, this lady, Chinelo, was failed by the country where she is from. You know, she's a citizen of the country, but unfortunately, the country failed her. If the country has put in place the proper things, social amenities, infrastructures, I'm sure this particular death will have not actually happened. Will have been able to prevent this particular death from occurring. We're just using this particular one as a case study. We have several other people that have died, several souls lost as a result of failed leaders, as a result of failed leadership. A lot of people died who were unable to be given befitting burial, just like Chinelu. A lot of people died in the forest. A lot of people are still currently in the hands of the kidnappers. A lot of people are still currently in the hands of the bandit. The Chibok girls that were kidnapped a few years ago they've not been brought back. Most of them have not returned up until this moment as we speak. We have a lot of people, as I'm talking, that are currently in the den of this particular kidnappers. The country has failed so very many people. And I want to categorically say this with utmost confidence, that the blood of these innocent people, the blood of the innocent citizens that have died, will be on the head of these politicians. God will vest his anger on all the politicians who are responsible for the reason why there's been so very much attack on the lives of the citizens of this country. A lot of people have died that we cannot even begin to mention. We have a lot of incidents happening several places, rapes. Children are being raped in the forest. Families are being kidnapped. Father is being made to watch while they rape his daughter and his wife. So very many incidents happening. But I want to say categorically today that the leaders have failed. They have failed us so very woefully that we do not have anything to say than to say they have failed us. And the bloods of the people that have died, the pains they went through, and the pains that people are currently going through in this country, Nigeria, will be upon them. God will vest his anger on the politicians, people we have elected into power, people we have elected into respective offices, to govern us, to provide for us, to cater for our immediate needs, to provide for us infrastructures to better our life, to provide for us social amenities to better our lives. But because they have refused to do that which we have elected them to do, the annoyance, the anger of God is already upon them, upon their lives, upon the lives of their children. Because we have so very many lives. It's just that this particular case of Chinelo is only publicized because of the kind of circumstances, just like I said, surrounding her death. We have so very many people that have died a slow death. We have so very many people that died painful death. We have so very many family. How many you want to count? We lost number. We lost count of the people that have been killed in gruesome way, in this country. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing that the public, that the government itself has done about it. We only hear about the incident. We don't hear about the investigation. We don't hear about people that are culpable being brought to justice. So it shows clearly that the lives of the citizens of this country don't matter to these politicians. The lives of the citizens of this country do not bother, do not concern the people we elected into offices to govern us. It is high time for you and I to wake up. This is a clarion call for us to open our eyes. Election is around the corner. People are doing different kinds of things here and there. It is high time you open your eyes clearly this time around to know that the politicians who come around now to give you 5,000 naira and give you a gallon of oil and give you 1 Congo of rice, whatever it is, are not particular about your life. They don't care about what bothers you. They don't care about your future. They don't care about your lives. They only care about that particular post they are getting into. It is high time you open your eyes. This country was not as terrible as this few years ago. But if you look at the rate at which the country it's worsened, you will understand with me, you will agree with me that these people are only interested in that particular post. They are only interested in their own pocket. They are interested in their in that particular position because of what they stand to benefit from it. This is high time for you to open your eyes. A lot of people are dying. We have graduates everywhere, no job opportunities, no electricity, no good roads, no water supply, nothing is no security. Nothing is working in this particular country, but yet when election comes, they come around, they bring 5,000, the money that was supposed to be used to create infrastructures, the money that was supposed to be used to create social amenities, they come around in turn to begin to share the money to 2,000. That is if you are even lucky to even get that 2,000 at the time. You sell the future of yourself for 5,000 naira for 8 years. It is even good if you are selling your own future. But what about the future of your unborn children? What about the future of the children that are coming behind us? You're selling your future and the future of your unborn children, the one that are born and the one that are unborn, you're selling it for 5,000 and a cup of rice. It is high time for you to think, use your brain, that these people are only particular. They're only interested in that particular post. They're not interested in your life. They're not interested about what betters your life. It is quite simple. You can see a lot of people painting posters supporting this and that, X, Y, and Z is because of the money they are going to eat. There is absolutely nothing these people has to offer you. There is specifically nothing. If they have anything to offer you, they would have offered you way before now. The country will have been better. You as a graduate will have gotten a job somewhere. You as someone who did not go to school, you will have been artisans. You will have been empowered by the government. But up until now, there is no particular scheme anywhere empowering people. What they concentrate on at the moment is the election, is the election, is the election. It is high time you open your eyes and think very, very well. It's quite sad, very, very sad. I send condolences to the family of Dr. Chinelu Megafu, on the loss of this very brilliant lady. She was on the train. She said, I am in the train. I've been shot. Please pray for me. That was her last words. Please pray for me because she was shot. She bled to death because the rescue team was not at the scene of incident on time. They couldn't get to the scene of incident on time. The military did not get to the incident on time. If they had gotten to the scene of incident on time, they would have been able to rush the lady to the hospital and rescue her. But unfortunately, they couldn't get there. It took hours. Before this particular incident, before they were able to actually get to the scene of incident. And by the time they got there, a lot of things have been spotted. Several people died. A lot of people were kidnapped. To this particular point, we have not been able to get them back. And nobody's doing anything about it. So that shows clearly that these people do not care about your life. They care about, you see their children elsewhere. You see their children, the children of this politician abroad, studying abroad, they don't even work. You know what it means to study abroad and not work? They take the money belonging to you from you and send it abroad for them to eat and enjoy their lives, drive good cars. They don't work. But here, they are here in this particular country where we are. ASU strike is still currently ongoing. Students are not going to school. Worker salaries are not paid. Teacher salaries are not paid. Pensions are not paid. And yet you still carry placard to vote for them. You need to open your eyes and be very, very wise. Otherwise, you'll be termed as stupid. You'll be termed as stupid. It is high time for you to open your eyes and know that this country is not working. This country is not working. Open your eyes. May the soul of Chinelo Megafu rest in perfect peace. I'll be speaking to you some other time, guys. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.